Your husband's a loser. That's what that guy just said.
When your husband's a loser.
So true.
Hey there, it is Gigi the Glam Traveler, and I am back in Vegas. Today, I am going to the Wynn Buffet with a few of my friends. The Wynn Buffet is said to be the #1 buffet in Las Vegas. They have a huge collection of seafood that's all you can eat. They also offer a more luxury dining experience where you get tableside lobster and all you can drink cocktails. Spoiler alert, you'll be able to see some of that in this video. The first thing you see when you get to the buffet area is mostly the salads, the fruits, the crudites, all of those yummy fresh greens. They also had an assortment of soups you could choose from as well. For my light appetizer, I got a bowl of chicken noodle soup, a bread roll, a chicken Caesar salad, and a couple of juicy strawberries that were so delicious, and a tiny little lobster roll. Starting with the chicken noodle soup, honestly, it was just your typical chicken noodle soup. It definitely needed some salt, but it's great for a nice little cold day that it was in January in Vegas. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Moving on to the chicken Caesar salad, I actually really enjoyed it. The dressing was super flavorful and the chicken was really juicy. I'm gonna give it honestly a 4.5 out of 5. Moving on to this little bread roll, I'm actually not sure what kind of bread it was, and the butter was really cold and super hard to spread on it, as you can see.
I could barely scoop it out of a thing, too.
Well, it's just bread and butter. All I can say is,
Bread is good. Look at this little tiny baby.
These are bomb.
Are they?
Yes. For January?
Happy dance. When the food is so good. I got a little bit of stem in that one. Oh my god, these are like the best strawberries I've ever had in my life.
Right?
They're really good.
They look amazing.
They're so good.
Where did they get
Look
these
how
from?
deep and red they are on the inside. Like, it's not even white inside. It's so good.
They're fucking white. They're white strawberries.
Hell yeah.
I think that explains how I feel about the strawberries. Perfect score. Last but not least for our appetizers is the little tiny lobster roll. It is a chilled lobster roll. The lobster roll was actually really good, not fishy at all. I definitely would have gotten multiple of these if I wasn't saving my stomach for the rest of the entire buffet. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Drink 1 of unlimited, I decided to go for this Hawaiian punch type drink they had. It was really good and I had like 4 of them.
I'm getting used to rum now since that's all they fucking drink in the Bahamas. So yeah, whenever me and Yippee were there, every single thing, every drink was rum. So I'm starting to get a taste for it.
I guess it would make sense.
This drink was super delicious and it was so good that our friend David at the table ended up getting his drink switched for mine and we both drank these all night long. It is time for our second visit to the buffet. I think you know what time it is. It's time for crab legs, plus a little side of pasta if you'd like. I decided to get some steamed snow crab legs, butter sauce to dip, and a nice creamy linguine pasta with bacon on top. Oh my gosh, doesn't that pasta look so delicious? Does anybody else eat this little bit of meat? Just me? Okay. Are you guys good at shucking the crabs from their legs with your hands, or do you guys need crackers and like scissors and stuff? As you can see, I'm kind of a god at it. Obviously, you need to dip in an enormous amount of butter sauce. And it already goes without saying, you guys saw the little happy dance.
Fuck, dude. The crab is mad as fuck.
At this point in dinner, our tableside lobster has arrived. The people next to us definitely were staring, and that's the life of being a glam traveler. I assume that they give you as many lobster tails as heads for your party because you pay each person, and we got 3. Just look at this lobster and how fat and juicy and garlicky and buttery it is. Oh my goodness. And here's what it looked like completely ripped from the shell, so you can get a good idea of how much meat you're actually getting. And I have no clue why. I guess I was 2 drinks in at this point. I got 0 footage of me eating this lobster. But as amazing as it looks, it unfortunately was super tough to chew. It wasn't all that fishy though, which was good. The toppings, the butter sauce, the garlic, it was very delicious. It's just the meat was super chewy and rubbery and tough. Though I definitely had better lobster, I'm gonna give this a 3 out of 5. Sorry, Wynn. And unfortunately, we spent way too much time yapping and drinking our drinks and trying to eat that lobster that we only had 1 chance left to go back to that buffet and grab what we wanted. So of course, I grabbed the seafood gumbo, which I did not eat actually, mac and cheese, and a lasagna roll. All of them were amazing. And I'm glad that I didn't eat the seafood gumbo because my friend David did eat it, and we think that was the reason of him throwing up all night long. It also could have been too many drinks, but when I looked at that seafood gumbo on my plate, something was telling me to not eat it, and so we chalked it up to it being the gumbo. Overall, we had a great time. The price was about $185 per person to get the unlimited cocktails and the tableside lobster. I'm sure if we went earlier in the night, it might have been good, but they closed at 10, I believe, and we got there around 7:15. So it felt kind of rushed, which 3 hours really shouldn't feel rushed, but they started cleaning up and closing up around like 9:25. So we really didn't get all that long because it took about like 20 minutes to get seated once we checked in. You know, that's just how Vegas is. I don't know if I would say it was worth $185, but I definitely recommend just trying the basic buffet with no drinks, no tableside lobster, and trying the food that's on the buffet because it is so delicious and yummy. There's a whole dessert bar that I didn't even get to look at. I really missed out because we just spent too much time on that lobster that ended up being mid at best. I will definitely want to go back again and just spend as much time and focus on the buffet as I can and really go through it and try everything. But for this luxury Wynn buffet experience, I think I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Try it if you have the disposable income and if you want to be the talk of the entire dining room. We had multiple people come up and ask us how they ordered that or how we even got that. The tables next to us were complimenting us and asking about it. It was pretty hilarious, but I would honestly just say stick to the basic buffet package and you'll be happy. Thank you for watching another one of my super fun glam traveling videos. Subscribe if you haven't already and like this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in my next one.